understand it. Love me back after all this damage. I was terrified when you found out, cause you're the best I ever had, like hands down. And you wonder what the fuck, I don't speak on my past, baby, for your sake, don't ever fall back into the sun.
Hi. How annoying is that going to be when people like go back to watch this and they like watch the VOD and they're like, wait, he streamed? And they check the stream and like it's just like the video clip in the beginning before any of that. Thanks. Sorry for the surprise stream and all that. I wasn't honestly expecting to do this. I just jumped in and did it because why not? Well, actually, more backstory behind this for this, and reason why I'm streaming is because I went and I looked. So I got off work today. Was like, okay, so I can sit here and I can record. I can record a video. I can edit. The 4-in-1 needs to be edited. I've got 2 seasons done, so I have that, and I can edit those, and then I have a couple more seasons to go. Or I could record the Moneyball Part 2 section. And I went to go record the Part 2 section, and when I went and did it, I'm like, wait, I don't have any save slots to open up like a simulation, which is what I mentioned I was going to do. So, in order to be able to viably delete one without necessarily saying that I could just like be done with it, I should probably go back and do one of these. So, we're doing an extended on a rebuild I did like a month and a half, 2 months ago? 2.5 months ago? I'm gonna be honest, if you don't remember the Blue Jays one, that's on me for not touching it for a while. So I guess we're doing this now, and we're gonna be doing that. So what we probably want to do to get ourselves started is to go back and actually look at what that roster looked like, because I barely remember. I'm gonna be honest, I barely remember. I know we won the World Series, because when do I ever lose? I never lose. I never lose. Well, actually, we lose all the time. But we lose so much that we get used to winning. That didn't make any sense. But when we do Diamond Dynasty, I'll lose so much that we'll just do that. Hey, how you doing, liberal? Why is that your name? All is good. All is good. Yeah. So, reminder... We last were, I think this one on this roster was, we won the World Series in 2029 for the Blue Jays. And let's just say our roster itself was really, really good. We had an MVP and we had a Cy Young winner. Also, for those asking for the Moneyball stuff, Liberal is my name. Hello. Well, nice to meet you, Liberal. The Moneyball stats and the whiteboard are right there. So all that stuff's right there. But yeah, so this was our Blue Jays roster, if you don't recall. We had Shane McClanahan. This was prior to his injury. That's how long ago this was. Yes. Who likes a liberal usage of mayonnaise on your sandwiches? I'm not a mayonnaise person personally, so not a Miracle Whip person either, but still at the same time. So, but anyways, we had McClanahan prior to the injury, and then this was like early in the season. I think we recorded this in March, so But nice to meet you. We had the first of our, now we found a couple, the predetermined, what we have now labeled the God prospect. Diego Cortez, which is when you have like an 80 something plus overall player with like 90 plus potential, like a really, really good player. Diego Cortez, and sorry, my face is over thing, so let me hide my face for a second so you can see his face. No. Oh, come on, mouse. My mouse is like messing up. That's his face. All right, now you've seen his face. Be happy. Boom. Okay, my face is now his face. But anyways, first God prospect we had was Diego Cortez. This is also the only one we've drafted, technically. That 80 plus potential, 80 or 90 plus, or 80 plus overall, 90 plus potential. Better than the generational prospects. Diego Cortez was that guy. And we only got to see 2 years of him. And he wasn't necessarily great in those 2 years, but he's also 22 years old. And that's awesome. And I'm going to turn this. You can all let me know if I'm ever too loud, too quiet, whatever it is. I'll adjust as necessary. I normally stream on Twitch, so I apologize if some of the YouTube stuff is messed up. What do you use to fund your numbers on the Moneyball franchise? Like Bradford, for example, trying to do my own Moneyball rebuild. Like, to find your numbers? I did the math myself. So I plan, and by the way, Timmy, I did see your email and I saw your DM. I will respond more accurately. I just, like I mentioned before, I got off work. I have not really gotten a chance to go through all my information yet. I just sat down to record. But I have a spreadsheet that I did. First off, I got all the data, like the metrics and numbers from just from Baseball Reference for a lot of the like actual stats numbers, just Baseball Reference and StatHead to get all of their, whips and all that, and the OPP and batting average, all, the actual data that we have from the 2024 season. Same thing goes for all like the stats to come up with my averages. Was just me going through Baseball Reference and StatHead and compiling all the data from 2021 to 2024. I dumped it all into a spreadsheet into Google Sheets and just calculated out averages. Came out with all of it. Figured out what the average, for example, for pitching was just WHIP. Just got the average WHIP for the season, and then, or for, I guess the season, and then that era of seasons, the last 4 years. I picked those because 2020 is a messed up sample, and 2019 was 2019 juice ball year. I didn't want to use that year. So once I did that, then I just plugged it in and I ran a couple equations. For the pitchers, it was a little different because it was just taking their data divided by essentially. I'll show the lineups while I'm talking so that it's not something random. But like while I had that data on there, I just did two things at once, and now my brain just mixed up. Okay, I took that data on the spreadsheet for pitching, and then I had a cross-referenced it with a salary amount of data that I got, which I'm going to tell you, if I share my spreadsheet, which I will do in the Moneyball Part 2 thing, I'll post it in there. It is 100% like not the best. It's incomplete, essentially. So you have to take it with a grain of salt, because for some reason, not all the data is actually provided in regards to 2024 salaries, which is annoying. But what I did is I then just categorized them by guys who are on salary floor, minimum salaries, and just took the WHIP and divided it by it to create like an expected value equation. Chad Bradford, Cody Bradford was my pick. Part of it was because of the name, but he was also high on the list. So like Tinoco is one who's really high on my list, and Hoeing, and there are a lot of guys that were really high up there. To be honest, what it actually says is that you should get Emmanuel Clase, but I think that's kind of everything. Everybody knows that. Same thing when you go to hitting. It's like, yeah, get Shohei Ohtani. He costs $2 million. He doesn't. And he's like extremely valuable. So then same thing goes for hitting. Hitting, I actually had to do a lot more metrics because salaries are so inflated that like it's really hard to cross-reference and make sure it's balanced of like, how do you show that Aaron Judge is still valuable and is honestly a pretty good deal for having a $40 million contract versus, you know, Kerry Carpenter, who is an extremely good deal because he makes less than $800,000. So, a lot of math. A lot of math. Do I plan to play Out of the Park 26 one day? Here's the thing with Out of the Park. I tried 25. And we're gonna jump ahead. First, let me just show the lineup so you're reminded. Xavier Edwards 290. I'll get back to that in 1 second. I want to show this lineup and then we'll go through it. This was our lineup for this before I advance here. We had a couple top picks. Eloy Medina, Diego Cortez was obviously our beast. And then pitching rotation, I think at AAA, our big ones are David Chu, first rounder in 2026. And then we have Andy Bichette, first rounder in 2028. But okay, I'm going to advance the next year while we do this. For those who don't know, my career extended rebuilds, I basically take my hands off the wheel and I let the computer go so we can just see how these players end up doing. So first I'm going to go to my mode specific settings and adjust everything to auto. I'm not going to actually rebuild. I can show anything if people have questions on how I do some stuff. It's crazy to me that the scouting video that people actually think that my scouting was good because it's not, but but anyways, so Out of the Park 25 I played a little bit. One thing that I'll say when it comes to a lot of Out of the Park stuff is I really like the concept of Out of the Park. And I've tried playing it. It took me 4 hours. I got through two weeks in one season. And I realized I don't know how I'm supposed to make this into a YouTube video because this is going to take me months to make anything. With how precise I like to be in MLB The Show, imagine that, but then... And I feel like we have to... No, we're not in control. We'll just sim. But like with how precise I like to be, I really was just kind of in that position of like I like to make stuff for content reasons now. Like I don't play games for fun as much anymore. I play it to make videos out of. And so Out of the Park, because it's such a very time-consuming process for me, I looked at it as I could probably play it on stream, but people would just get annoyed because I would just sit there and just stare at the like scouting and the charts the whole time, so I wouldn't actually be doing anything. And that's just kind of like that's just my thing. I know I would end up being boring, and I don't want to be boring. But I respect like it's a game that I think is fun. I'm too slow, I think. I'm very slow. That's why my extendeds I don't continue doing the rebuild because as I press my button, I'm slow. What the? I didn't mean to do that. It's I think it would, honestly, with how analytical I am on it. I understand it. But like for me, it's just more like I also want to put out a lot of videos, and it would take me so much time. One more question. I'll wait for you to email and DM me back. But what roster did you use? Actually, I'm gonna put this out in the video, but like that's for everybody to see. So for you, early on, let's save this quick. Oh, can you see which one we're doing next? There you go. Giants. Okay, I'll show you this here. Cause in my rosters, if you look at the vaults, you can search by my name. Because I have been using, and I'm going to use this until the new players are imported, like until the draft. I'll probably use this roster. Now, I'm traditionally more of somebody who... oh, what? Oh, not logo. Well, I put it in the vault. Okay, I put my roster in the vault. So this is my roster. See if I can find it now. Can you tell I'm on PlayStation and I'm slow? Once again. Big Irrelevant May 10th rosters. Oh, my face is in the way again. That's the roster I've been using. I made it before, I think before the Miami thing, before the Miami video. And then I haven't updated it since, but I'll probably update it again sometime this month. It has 125 downloads. That's crazy. Has a 0 rating. So everybody hates it. Yeah, but that's the roster I've been using for the last 3 videos. I traditionally bounce it around a lot. But anyways. That's the roster. Apologize about reaching out so much. Just a huge fan of yours. Hey, thank you. I don't mind. Literally, only reason I didn't get back to you is because I had to work this morning. So I got up, saw the message. I'm like, I can't respond to that right now. I'll get back later. Who did they sign? Did they sign anybody? Oh, they just brought Martin Gino. Actually, they're going to mess this up. Watch. Advance the regular season. All right, who's the pitching rotation? Computer wants Martin Gino. They signed Aaron Ashby to $6 million. $8 million for Santos. Why? Why? Why'd they do that? Would they mess up in the lineup? Why are we the Brewers? Why did we do this? So we didn't bring back Brent Rooker, but we signed the Milwaukee Brewers. Do you recommend buying it? I think there's if you're talking about out of the park, I would say it's something that you have to kind of be really knowledgeable about. It's not casual at all. The scouting is very, very challenging compared to this. And it's just overall just going to be a much bigger challenge. Let's sim to the All-Star break. So like to me, when I look at it, I think it's fun, but it's got to be your cup of tea. Like I wouldn't get it if you don't think it's going to be your cup of tea, and if you don't plan on spending and investing a whole lot of time into one team in one rebuild. I feel like that's where you got to spend your time on it. All right, 66-31 All-Star break in this first year. Way ahead. Don't know who that is. Scott Derma. 4th round pick of 2026. How are we looking at All-Stars? We have no pitchers. So McClanahan won 2 Cy Youngs in a row. No pitchers. Ryan Jeffers is an All-Star. Luis Arias is an All-Star. Gunnar is barely an All-Star. Eloy Medina is an All-Star. That's our first pick in this rebuild. Sal Frelick. Hey, one of the Brewers worked out. Oh my God, he's hitting 318. 385 on base percentage. Nice. Very good team so far, then. All right. And thanks for the compliment, Brian. Also, you know how long you're going to be asking? Because if I plan on doing this the way that I have been doing it, is I have been doing the Moneyball video at the end of May. So 107 at 55. Yeah, I'm not gonna buy MLB or Out of the Park 26 personally. Not like that should really dictate your thing, but Cade Smith, Delivery Man of the Year, Cy Young, McClanahan again. 3 straight Cy Youngs. 251, 209, 293, 105 whip, 5.3 WAR. Weren't in the MVP race though. Nobody in the MVP race. League leaders. McClanahan. And Terrain. And then we have any home run guys up there? That's the stat we like. Gunner. 30. 30? 30 is that high? Oh. Yikes. All right. How we do? Cortez. 97 overall now. 185 strikeouts. 330. 122 whip. Love it. Love Diego Cortez so far. 4 whip, 4 WAR. I'll be curious when he starts to regress. Martin Jean is at 84 already. I guess the strikeout numbers are going to help. 207 strikeouts. Okay, there's no way this team isn't successful with how good of a pitching staff that is. I mean, all right, lineup wise, Terang 273, Frelick 304, 270, 288, and Medina 262 with a 310 on base, 19 home runs. Okay. That's the only guy that we drafted that's in there. I'm going to my first Brewers game on Monday. I'm super scared because the last MLB I went to never caught a panic attack in the Bronx between the subway station and stadiums. Where's Spaceball? Well, hey, they're hot right now. We'll take that. So they're hot right now. So you might actually get to see them win. Did I go this year? I think I went this year. Yeah, I went once already this season, I think in March, and I think it was like Freddie's second outing, and Freddie pitched a gem, and we won, I think, in extras off like a Terang bunt to win the game. I went to that one, and they've been bad all year, so... But hey, I hope you have fun at it. All right. Who we got first round? This trying to repeat. 2030. Flanahan. Cortez lose game 2. All right. We're down 2-1. We're tied. All right. We lost to the Red Sox. White Sox to beat the Pirates in 2030. So not 2 in a row. Being an Athletics fan makes you question life decisions. I understand that because I'm from Wisconsin, so I have like zoom in a little bit more because I'm a little bit further away. But I'm from Wisconsin, so actually, if I go full screen for a second, I don't know if it's actually possible to see here. Maybe I have to zoom out. I've been lucky because I've got Giannis, so we're happy there. We're happy there. The Brewers cannot get over the hump. And of course, I'm like, oh, well, at least you have the Green Bay Packers. Not a fan. I somehow, when I was a child, decided I don't want to be a Packers fan. Name a bad team and guess which team it is. Oh, wait, I made posts about it. It's Cleveland. Stupid child. Stupid child. I chose Cleveland. Also, how did I gloss over this? Didn't even think about it for a second. 7-game series between the White Sox and the Pirates. Alec Burleson? What is this World Series? This is guys, I'm the spectator to somebody else's Moneyball rebuild right now. What is this? What is this team? What is this team? I need to look at those teams. What? Okay. All right. They have a really good closer. They have a really good starter in Omar Ritt. Not really. High overall. What is this? What is this team? This is not using my roster, so I'm in shock that this team is that good. How? Okay, and the Pirates? Other roster? Hunter Green, Jared Jones. They don't have Skeens? They got good pitching, but they don't have Skeens? Ugh. Do you think Giannis stays or gets traded? Honestly, so I'll say the one thing I haven't. It's funny that I make baseball content because basketball is my number one sport, and so I love Giannis. I love the Bucks. I think that he has been phenomenal. I wouldn't blame it if we trade him. There's not a whole lot of future looking for the rest of this time. I hope that we keep him, but I could see him being gone. There's a really good chance in my mind that he's gone, especially if they trade him for like the first overall pick or the second overall pick, which I don't know if the Mavericks would do that, but I don't know. Their GM's stupid, so maybe they would. But the Spurs for pick 2, that makes so much sense. It just makes so much sense to me. And I wouldn't mind it, I guess. If he gets traded to the Spurs, that's okay. Because I know the Spurs will be very overpowered. I know a lot of people would be like, he ruined the league. They ruined the league. But also, like, it's Giannis. I'm biased. I love him. I don't care if he ruins the league. Because it wouldn't be him asking out, because he's not really asking out. We should have fired Doc Rivers when we hired him. My dream is that we don't trade him, and that somehow we pull a miracle and we actually build somewhat of a roster this offseason with Giannis still on the team. All right, pitching rotation this year. McClanahan's still there. Okay, same pitching rotation. They brought up Chu, and let's see if Cortez can do well. I'm also going to do this because I don't want to... Oh, no, I skipped the contract extensions thing. Man, love Giannis, but I think it's the smartest thing with Dame missing the whole season of no youth. We don't have our pick. We don't have our pick. So it doesn't really matter what we want to do. We don't have our draft pick. You can't tank. We don't have any of our picks. We can't tank. So that's the problem for the Bucks, is they can't do the strategy that would make the most sense, which is trade your star, get a bunch of picks back, and then tank like you know, you're oh my god, the Blue Jays. This team is phenomenal. Okay, I say that and they just lost a bunch of games. But you can't tank because you just don't have your own picks. The Pelicans got all our picks. And so the question is, then how do you get younger while not being bad? The Pacers did it successfully like 3 times in a row. But I don't think our GM's the Pacers GM. Dame getting hurt ruined everything, because honestly, my hope this offseason was we traded Dame, but okay. 71-31. And Cortez is injured. Broken arm. Oh my god. That's what I wanted to see from him. Give him $5 billion. $5 billion, Diego Cortez. I don't care. We're going to sign him to a 10-year, $400 million contract. Don't care. He gets the money. That money should be Vladimir Guerrero's, but instead, it's Diego Cortez's. And that's all I care about. Yeah, shouldn't have hired him. And at every moment, I just wish he was gone. But he's not. I'm hoping what we can do is we can get Michael Malone. But he might be on the Knicks. Maybe we'll get Thibodeau. Wait. If we don't lose a game, this is the record. Okay, never mind. All right, award winners. Delivery Man of the Year. Another one. 4 in a row for McClanahan. Hank Aaron for Michael Bush. MVP for Gunner. Batting touch. Michael Bush, dude. A potential. Oh my god. Michael Bush. 1,000 OPS. 7.7 WAR. Where did this come from? Nolan Jones finished his second. 98 overall. That's our steroid user right there. 2027. I don't know if you recall that. Steroids. He's been on the roids ever since. That's still that 2027 season of Nolan Jones is crazy. I've never seen him get that good. Bucks Suns finals feel so cursed now with both teams no picks and rumors about trading their stretch four. Stretch four is a stretch for Giannis, but oh, I saw it. Yeah, he was the. All right, if we lose the World Series, we deserve it. Actually, first, league leaders, winning percentage, trying to. Oh wow, guys, phenomenal season. No, we let Arias go to the White Sox. But we got Michael Bush. I can't complain. I'm still complaining. Why are the White Sox good? All right. Oh my God, we're a joke. Tigers defeat the Dodgers. Mike Trout's a Hall of Famer. Nolan Arenado's a Hall of Famer. Yes, we just won 115 games. Lost to the Red Sox in the first round. Who cares? Also, I like my jinx right there with the wins. Right before I was like, are we gonna get to 116? Just lose the next game. Yeah. Second level, by the way, to the Suns Bucks thing, that both of the rumors are that their 4 is going to get traded to the Spurs. All right. How did Cortez do last year once he came back from injury? Oh, Diego Cortez. Where is Bichette? And Bichette's taking a little bit to get up here. Chu was up here. Chu was good last year. All right, we're going to be worse this year. I promise. It's what I want. Because if you got to be like a wild card team. It's like Madden. You got to be a wild card team. It's the only way that you can win. Also, so I don't know if for those of you who have watched the Miami video, next video that I do, which is San Francisco, by the way, or the Bay, because it's not, I can't really call it San Francisco because the 49ers aren't in San Francisco, and the college I'm doing is Stanford, which also isn't in San Francisco, but whatever. It's the Bay Area. You're not ready. It's better. Giannis and Wemby would make a lot of WNBA. I don't know how WNBA fans would feel about Giannis and Wemby on their teams. Here's the thing. I'd be fine with it. I'd be so on board. I know other people would be like, no, never. He's not winning another Cy Young. It's over. All right. I'm excited for y'all to see though the San Francisco one. It's gonna be a challenge. I'm not done with it. My plan is to wait until I have like all 5 of them recorded before I upload them, because I'm doing them season by season now. Just because I don't think enough people like. I do watch the analytics to know that like, hey, good for you, Nathan Eovaldi. That enough people watch, or like that not a lot of people watch it because it was 6 hours, the Miami one. And so I'm doing it episodically. So we're doing year by year. I'm going to wait till I have all 5 recorded, and I have 2 recorded right now. And it has been phenomenal, but it's also a really big challenge because the Warriors have just a terrible roster. I don't think you understand basketball-wise how bad the Warriors roster is, especially for like asset management. It is awful. Yeah, let's go! That's what we want to see! That's the only guy we care about! Diego Cortez! Also, runner-up in MVP at Michael Bush. What is this? What is this sim, Michael Bush? Who are you? Why are you this good right now? Honestly, not even that great of a season. Not even that great of a season. Good for you, AJ Puck. But we got it. We got us Cy Young. League leaders. Shoot. David Chu at a 291? Who's Giovanni Benson? He was probably on my draft board in 2028. Actually, let me go look at the draft board. So I have that still. $20.28. Here is our 2028 draft board. No Giovanni Benson, so I don't know where this guy is. He's not even... Oh, no, he's in my other notable names. I see him down there. Anyways. Johnny Benson. Okay. All right. Can we not blow 3 in a row? What the hell? Oh my God, Diego. What'd you do? Guys, Cy Young winners are terrible in the playoffs. I don't know if you were aware. It's part of it's just part of the rule book. If you win a Cy Young, you have to be bad in the playoffs. Phillies defeat the Astros. Let's go check some World Series MVPs. So Stott won it. Mason Cash won it the year before, and Alec Burleson. Ivan Herrera is on the Astros. Manzardo. Okay. Bryce Harper. Was this the... No, this wasn't the rebuild. There was one rebuild where I misstated. I forgot that he won the MVP in 2021. I can't remember which rebuild it was because he won it again. And I saw a comment that was like, it's like, how did you gloss over that he won it in 2021? I forgot. I'll be honest. Didn't even remember that season. Like, completely forgot that season happened. Jose! 2,600 hits, 393 home runs, and a 276 average, and 498 steals. You'd have to pay Nolan Jones, right? And your 4-time Cy Young winner. Hey, Dalton rushing. So basically, so far what we've had is three phenomenal seasons in a row, right? Just amazing regular seasons. We got a Cy Young out of Diego so far. We've dominated the Cy Young race, actually. We've dominated the Cy Young race, and just like really, really good, but can't get over the hump. Can you do a Tigers rebuild soon? So on my list, because I actually have a calendar put out. I don't have it right away. I have the 4-in-1s, the cities that I have to do. I have to do the Moneyball Part 2. That's coming. Hopefully, I'll do that. I should get that one out next week early. Maybe I'll get it out by Sunday. If I really lock in this weekend, and I'll have that video done by... I don't know if I'll have that done by Sunday. Might throw in the Alexis Trujillo career sim, because I want to make sure I get something out for you by Sunday. I don't think I'll be able to finish. No, because that's a full sim and then another rebuild. I don't think I'll be able to finish that by Sunday. And then 4-in-1s next week. Then I have to do the Orioles because they suck. And then a couple 4-in-1s. I guess Tigers are available on my list to be done. And then when the MLB draft happens is... I blanked on that. When the MLB draft happens, we're doing the Nationals as soon as I get a roster that has the Ethan Holiday, because he's going number 1. Where is Andy Bichette? Terrible. Come on. He needs to be pitching soon. All right, what's our lineup look like at this point? Is this the only guy I drafted? I think this is the only guy I drafted who's made it up. Carlos Escobar should be up. That's a phenomenal catcher. Why did they pay Dalton Rushing? This dude is going to hit. We should check at the end of the season. This dude is going to have a 400 on base percentage in AAA. That's a phenomenal catcher. I completely forgot about him. That guy's going to be insanely good. But don't worry. They paid six. Oh my God. Terrible contract. And Susak. Alright, whatever. So we're gonna do Nationals, and then who was the second pick? Angel. I'm not doing the Angels. Maybe I'll do the Mariners sometime around then in July. It depends on how the draft goes, because I really haven't focused that much on the prospects this year, because I figure I'm gonna learn all about them around draft time anyways, when I do my research for the videos that I'm gonna record on them. But I'm hoping there's another good player for Seattle to take at 3. I'm not gonna do one for the Angels because that's what we started the year off with. I'm not doing 2 teams twice. The problem with doing a Tigers rebuild, though, is what am I rebuilding? It's the only question I'm gonna say. What am I rebuilding? That team is phenomenal. Like, that's the only thing I want to say about it. Is that team is really, really good. So I don't know on that. Wait, stop and check Alexis Trujillo. I need to see his stats. I don't care if it's in a different file. So I haven't simmed yet since then. So whatever I showed at the end of the White Sox video is exactly where he's at. But I can show that after this. I'll take a look for you, Brandon. Or Braden. Can't read. You tell I can't read. I don't know if people have noticed how much I mess up reading the numbers. 6s and 8s. All right, we've got the number 1 seed again. Who won the awards? Martin Jean, Cy Young. Hank Aaron and Nolan Jones. Gunner MVP. Batting title, Nolan Jones. He's 34. When will this madness ever end? We need a Red Sox rebuild bad. We got Boston. We're gonna do Boston when we do our teams, our 4-1s. So we'll see the Red Sox with Boston. Guys, he's so good. He's better than he was in 2027 when comments were like he's on steroids. He is on steroids, but wow, Nolan Jones. More impressive to me than Gunner, who that's why I'm so excited. I'm so excited to do the Orioles because I love Gunner. Like, I really want to. I might do the most just like. I might piss people off with that one because I might just go in and be like, we're going to imagine that the Orioles have money. Here you go, Gunner. Here's your cash. Here you go, Jackson. Here's your cash. Here you go, Kobe Mayo. Here's your money. Nobody leave, please. All right, that is 4, 5, 6 Toronto Blue Jays Cy Youngs in a row. Six in a row. That's all we need. But can we get over the hump? We can't get out of the first round. We can't get out of the first round. Diego's getting worse. He shouldn't be. 97 walks per 9. He shouldn't be. Also, that was the Cy Young. But Andy will be up next year. All right. Phillies versus Cleveland. Called it. Casey Mize led in whip. Nolan Jones had 55 doubles. Nolan Jones was so good. All right. Okay. We'll hit you with the save quick. And then I'll show Trujillo just so people can look at it. I don't know if people remember it. The greatest player ever seen in MLB The Show history, Alexis Trujillo, is in our White Sox save file. And he's not on our team. Okay, roster. He is on the Nationals. That's his stats. His ratings. He's seen a little regression. Just a little bit of boosts. Just a little bit of improvement. 5 years in. 180-pound, 5'10" first baseman. It's kind of an interesting build. You know. Generally, you wouldn't see a first baseman like that. Really good defensively. Really good defensively. Not necessarily with an arm, but really good defensively. Just the greatest player ever in the history of baseball. 5 years in, 943 hits, the 319 home runs, 719 RBIs. Has a career average of 329 and 1.14 OPS and a WAR of 51. So there's your Trujillo update. I will do the career sim of him, by the way. I will do it. Can't bunt. What are we talking about? Yes, that's the problem. Can't bunt. I think he's pretty good at... I bet you in T-ball he was like a designated hitter if he was a coach. Like, that's it. They're like... What do you even classify this guy as? Like, what is a comp for what this guy is? Like, I can only comp Barry Bonds, but you really can't because he's not fast. He can't steal bases. So he's not Barry Bonds. He can't pitch, so he's not Babe Ruth. Is he just... What is he? Ken Griffey Jr.? Not fast. He's a slow Ken Griffey... Albert Pujols? It's probably the comp, honestly. I think he's probably Albert Pujols. So that was Trujillo. I think so too. But guess what? We beat him. We were better. Us. We won the World Series, not him. Who cares if you're the GOAT if you don't get the ring? I think people respect that. I think people respect them anyway. Barely won like once. I like that name. Barely one leg. All right. I'm gonna hit an ad quick before I move over to back to the thing. We're pretty much just gonna hit sim now. I'm not even gonna update the rest of the seasons because the Blue Jays suck. No. No. Do not disrespect Prince Fielder like that. Prince Fielder was faster than him. Prince Fielder is better than Alexis Trujillo. Everybody knows Prince Fielder was better. Dude, I wish Prince. I wish Prince could have played longer. That's my favorite player ever, Prince Fielder. For those of you, if anybody watched, I don't know if the ad's done rolling, but if anybody has watched the Brewers video, like if you don't watch the intro of the Brewers video and understand that I love Prince Fielder, David Ortiz, that's a good comp now. But on the contrary, defense. That's where I'm really going into this. Like, to be that good of a defensive player. Like, Christian Walker is one of the best first baseman defensive players. And he's not fast. But he's also not that good with the bat to be Alexis Trujillo. I don't know what that was. Finished it at work earlier today. Thank you very much. I spent a good amount of time on the math more than anything, to be honest. I saw some people comment on it, or one of the comments I saw earlier today was it felt like an H bomber guy video. I was like, that's a lie. I was like, I appreciate the love, but like there are other people in the community who edit videos better. But I hope the math was interesting enough to keep it good, that you guys like that. Also, guys, when I get to Diamond Dynasty tonight, which if you have not watched me play Diamond Dynasty, you will understand why I don't play the games. Because you are about to see the worst baseball player you've ever seen. I'm going to make everybody leave because I'm that bad. Though, I don't know. Maybe I'd be down to do some... Actually, I don't know. Does the co-op still work? I haven't played it yet this year. I'd be down to do that with anybody if they wanted if we want some viewers. Maybe I'll 1v1 somebody and they can crush me. They can crush me in Diamond Dynasty. I'm so bad. I'm like legit one of the worst baseball players you'll ever see. It's a reason why you see me jump right in and I'm always like, nope, I'm not hitting. I'm like, no, I will not show that. Because y'all will clown me for missing a curveball in the dirt and be like, wow, that dude's bad. And I'm like, I know. So I'm going to have this as my reference point. All the streams that are going to be live on my channel are all going to be, oh my god, we won a round! Oh my god, we won another round! Timmy, your A's beat me. But the Cardinals beat them. We didn't even check awards. That's why we didn't win a Cy Young. What's the level I play on? Veteran. Detroit Lions, I just talked about this. I said your team's too good. I don't know if I can. What am I rebuilding? But guys, no problem. The greatest player, there's your sneak peek. The greatest player on my spreadsheet retired. Literally the greatest hitter in all of baseball just retired. If you didn't know who it was, I bet you don't know. Okay, here's the lore. According to my spreadsheet. This is why I say some of that you got to take everything with a grain of salt. The greatest value player in all of baseball in hitting is Rhys Hines. So get Rhys Hines in your rebuild right now. I don't know why he's the greatest, to be honest. It's not Mookie. It's Rhys Hines, the greatest player in all of baseball. It was Judge, but when you actually take the contracts into it, it's Rhys Hines. Julio on the Giants. But back to what level I play on. A low one. You'll see, I guess, like, it depends on what I'm doing. I don't play franchise, so, like, I don't play in franchise. I'm a menu merchant. So I don't play in here. But when I play Diamond Dynasty, I normally play just solo. And then I'm playing on rookie because I'm just kind of chilling and grinding. All right, what does this team look like in 2035? It's been 6 seasons. Diego Cortez is our ace. He has a Cy Young and 1 All-Star. He's been pretty consistently good. David Chu, first round pick 2026. Not really that good. Was good in 2032 though. Martin Jean, Cy Young winner. That was our 5th round pick in 2025. Andy Bichette. He was good in his first full season. I like that our pitching staff is actually up. The guys I drafted. Did I draft him? Boston did. Or Boston had him. And any of the guys that we had lineup-wise? Oh, I never checked Carlos Escobar. But look how good he is. I didn't check him in AAA. I forgot to do that. But in the MLB, his first like full season, we said 400 OBP. He got 370. I'll take that. I'm good at pitching in the game. I'm just not good at hitting. Because it requires timing and skill, and I don't have that. Like at anything. Let's just say my hand-eye coordination not great. So baseball, no. No, I was not good at baseball. Just download your roster. Did you give it a rating so it's not 0? I'm surprised that 125 people downloaded it. Like, I was like, oh, okay. I didn't realize people were actually downloading it. Let's just say also, baseball. There's a picture on my Instagram of me swinging at a baseball for like a competition. And don't worry about it, Timmy. And it's like a slow pitch wiffle ball. I swung and I missed that thing so bad. People were like, dude, this guy's going to come up to hit. He looks like, you know, we know him. He's an athlete because I'm a teacher. So like students saw me play basketball and they're like, okay, he knows how to play basketball. He's an athlete. He knows how to play football. He plays sports. They saw me swinging. They're like, what the hell was that? All right, Blue Jays lose again. Mariners defeat the Brewers. That would be my dream World Series right there. We have PCA. What? Giovanni Benson, man. 3-time. I always check the pitcher's pitches. Need to know what to expect. I think pitching is a chess game. I guess when you talk about it for hitting, it wouldn't matter because I can't see the ball. Like I have to like not pay attention. Like that's the only way. What is Michael Bush going to retire with for WAR? 47 WAR. Nolan Jones. 79. Guys, we revived Nolan Jones's career. Look at this. I mean, he's 36. He's still got a couple years left. He's at 330 home runs and 2,000 hits. Career 300 hitter. He was almost out of the league. I say that as if he was, like, out of the league. But, like, you know, he got traded for nothing this year. Have you gotten your eyes checked recently? Yes. Yes. Like, I'm wearing glasses, but I have okay vision. I have terrible depth perception. So, like, that's the problem. Oh, I want to see Escobar. All right. You gotta sign him. Don't necessarily care about Martin Jean. Terang! Oh, he's 36. I also am just, like, bad at baseball. I never was good at it. So, it's a little different. Of the sports, I was good at basketball. Oh, we didn't get Nolan Jones. He signed with the Marlins. Boo. I'm gonna turn this light on now. It's finally getting darker. Now you get my front light. Also, don't go outside, so that's also probably why I'm bad at sports. And why I was better at basketball. Because I don't go outside. Why would I go outside? Like, who goes outside? Because I'm a YouTuber now. I don't go outside. You know what's not outside? My computer. Oh no, he's regressing. Okay, so at age 29, 8 years in, he's starting to regress. He has 6 years left on his contract. Andy Bichette, dude. This pitching staff is still insanely good. We drafted such good pitching in this rebuild and no good hitting. Where's our left fielder that we drafted? Eloy Medina. Left there, Cleveland. It was pretty good in Cleveland. Okay. B-ball was my high school sport too. Now, I didn't play at my... I played at a very big school, so, like, I didn't play varsity or anything. I'm also a 6'4" center. So, you know, when you talk about bigger schools, it's a little harder to have a center be 6'4". So, it worked for a while, but that was my sport because I like basketball. I play football, but I quit because I think I knew how many injuries and stuff there were. Like, it's just the wear and tear stuff, and I didn't really want to get hurt. Yeah, I'm big irrelevant for a reason. I'm a big dude. So I played football, but I quit because I was supposed to I wanted to play. So when I got to high school, I wanted to play left end, but they wanted me to play left guard because I had quick feet and I just a massive body, like very, very big build. So they wanted me to play left guard. No thanks. I didn't want to play left guard. They would have wanted me to put on like 100 pounds every season, and so I didn't want to play, so I quit there. All right. Yeah, I think let's go check how Diego did. Yeah, he's a 92. He's still regressing. He's not regressing bad because he had a good season here, 278, 115. So he'll probably play for a couple more years. But Bichette is really good here. We have a fantastic. Yeah, it's just I go to a school where like there's like good athletes and stuff. Not really any NBA athletes, but like centers are 6'8", 6'9", 6'10". So being like I have quick feet, but I'm not fast either. So like okay, we got eliminated again. So we have not won another one, by the way, in this extended. We still have not won another one. Brian Wu. Devers retires at 2,800 hits, 494 home runs. Crazy for him. A 5'9", 2-guard? Yeah. Yeah, so I played a lot of like the rec league then ball and stuff just because I was a little slow, so I could play a slower game. And so if I ever talk about any stats that I put up in basketball, they'll seem a little higher, inflated, and they'll be like, "How did I never hear of this?" There's a reason. It makes people think I'm lying, but I'm not really. It's just like, I remember getting like coach didn't like the varsity coach didn't like me for basketball already because I was kind of dirty. Like I was kind of a dirty player because I'm slow but strong and everything, and I play really good defense but not really good offense. And he had they had one of those point guards and stuff where they're like, this dude's gonna be legit. And I remember I'm like trailing behind offensively because I'm slow, and they get a steal, and they're going, and it's open gym. They get a steal, they're going, and I see it, and I get an angle to go for a chase down, and I'm running down behind him, and I go up. So I go up. Let's full screen it. So I'm chasing him down. I'm like targeting him here. He's like here. I'm here, and I got the perfect angle to cross and get him right here. I go up for the block, go to hit the ball, and I missed it by that much. And I crushed the dude. Like just full like boom, ran him over. He like rolled over, and I just kind of stood over top of him. And I wasn't dirty intentionally. I was dirty because I would sometimes just not be fast enough. So I like crushed him, and I got kicked out of the open gym right away. They're like, nope, get out. And I'm like, okay, sorry. Sorry about that. I did that because then I played that year. I played like the rec league stuff instead. And what we did is I ran over and did the same thing that same year, not to two opposing teams, to two of my teammates. Not for the blocking of the shot. I fully didn't see one of my guys because he's 5'6", and I'm chasing down a block, and a teammate, point guard, runs right in front of me. And I look down, and he's already right here. just fully plowed right through him, knocked him out cold. like I was like, I'm sorry, dude. Whoops. All right, we're just gonna sim these seasons now. I say hand-eye coordination like that, but like I blocked a lot of shots. Like I blocked a lot of shots and I hit a good amount of threes. I had 1 year where literally my junior year I led that league in blocks, and in my senior year I led it in 3-point percentage. So okay, well I led it in blocks my freshman, sophomore, and junior league year, but okay, guess what? We made the playoffs again. And Andy Bichette gets a Cy Young. There we go. Giovanni Benson, another one. I didn't see this guy. I mean, I saw him. But I didn't draft him? I'd have to go back and actually look at what that draft was. This dude is really good. .265, Andy Bichette. That's 2028. Okay, so we did draft, like, that's... We didn't make a mistake, but... Alright. Guys, let's lose another one. Okay. I'm slow. Not bad. I'm slow. I feel like we just talked about basketball for so long that everybody left. They're like, this isn't my MLB content. I think we probably got 2 more years left in this extended. I don't know. I don't think, like I said, I wanted to go to the end of Cortez. I don't think he's got much time left. Yeah, he's in the bullpen now. He's an 85. He's got probably 2 years left. So we'll go 2 more seasons. We'll go to 2040. And then we'll do a check. Actually, wait. Let's go... Before I do that. I don't know how long he signed. Actually, we probably need to do a player search at this point. I know it's still 15 watching. I hope y'all are enjoying our just casual conversation. I want to look for Nolan Jones. Because he left us. I don't think he retired yet. But I'm going to guess he's not. He's on Houston now. Okay. So, dude, he hit 312 and 302. This dude is insane. Career WAR of 91. 386 home runs. This is what the extendeds are for. But also, this is what we need for this. You need your finals prediction. Okay. Finals prediction. Here's the problem. I want it to be the Pacers. I just don't see how that's going to happen. Thunder in 6. Thunder in 5. Thunder in 5. I want it to be the Pacers, but... Just want to stop in and say, hey, I found you in the Angels rebuild a few months ago. Best intro to YouTube ever. I've been hooked ever since. Love your content, my man. Keep it up. Will do. It's the summertime. I am off work now, meaning... Okay, one difference. Last summer, I edited about 16 to 18 hours a day. I'm going to try to cut that down to 14 to 16 so I can get 2 hours of work of working out, because I put on a lot of weight last summer. So, but yes, you are getting probably in the next 3 months 60 videos. So, before I have to go back to work. So the plan is to try to get around 60 videos done in the next 3 months. That's a lot, but I think I'll say this: it's no shot at any of the other MLB content creators, because I actually think that a lot of them are great. I am in my mind. I want to make sure that nobody can outwork me, and I'm gonna watch everybody else on this platform making rebuild content, and make sure that none of them can make as many as I can to the level and quality that I can. It's a lot. And I don't want to promise something that I can't bring to the table. But I would love to be able to pull off a month of daily uploads. Which, knowing the content that I make, that is daily uploads of an hour to 3 hour videos. Okay, we're a wild card team. We might have a shot. And we won no awards. And Cortez is terrible. Oh my god. He's done. He's done. Diego's done. God prospects don't last forever. But Andy Bichette is so good. All right. We won a round. Okay, the White Sox. Guys, we're in the ALDS. I know we've been there 3 times. But I think we have a shot because we're actually the wild card team. Never mind. So you're saying there's a chance. There's never a chance. There's never a chance. It is crazy. This is part of it, is because the computer is doing the management of the roster, and there are guys on this team that I would not have kept. There are guys in the bullpen, especially, I think, that I would not have kept, and in the lineup that I would not have kept. So that's part of why. Bryce Harper. 3,000 hits, 558 home runs, 293 average, 249 steals. But back to the Pacers Thunder. I really would love to see the Pacers win. Also, because I think their rebuild story is kind of more fun than the Thunder's. Like, there are some Thunder fans, and no disrespect if you're a Thunder fan, who have been saying, like, you know, we had the dog years, the dog days where we were bad. For how long? How long were you bad? 2 seasons? 2 seasons they were bad. And they weren't even like they were bad, but like they had every pick in the world. We all knew it was coming. The Pacers were at a point where the league was like, that nobody goes to their games. They have no hope. They have nothing. And somehow they turned Domantas Sabonis into a team. Like, I've honestly forgot how they got Pascal. Like, the amount of fairy dust that the team has put together to be able to make themselves into a competent basketball team. It's crazy to me. Well, hey. Sixers will be in the finals in a couple years. Sixers Clippers. All right, we'll probably stop after this year. Shea winning is big for me. Yeah, I like Shea. I also like the run of foreign-born players winning MVPs. Roman Anthony. Boy Davalos. All right. Diego's a 74. That's it for him. Andy Bichette, 296, 110. All right. All right, we're the 1 seed again. Oh my God! They made it! Okay. It's the Pirates. Game 1. That's a dub. Game 2. That's a loss. Game 3. That's a loss. Game 4. Oh no. Oh no, guys. No. Don't let it end this way, Aubrey Stewart. I don't know who you are. You lost. You suck. I think we drafted well. Carlos Escobar was great. Second round pick, 2027. I love this kid. This is the type of catcher I want to see in like my next video. Rich Buck. That seems like a fake person. Rich Buck. Fake person. All right. I think that's a good place to end there. All right. So let's go look through our players that we had. So when we look at the big guys, I want to check what we had. Can I do player search right now? Player search. Can I do it in the postseason? At least we got there. It took 10. We just did 10 years. They made the playoffs 10 years in a row and didn't make it to the World Series until 2039. All right. Player search. Nolan Jones. How'd he end up? Feel like that's a valuable person to look at. Nolan Jones ended... He hit 307 in his age 41 year. This dude was on steroids the whole time. He almost got to 3,000 hits. What? I've never seen this. I mean, what? If you do not recall this, the 240 to 362 jump, absolutely insane. But the fact that not only was that insane, that he kept that up for the rest of his career. It wasn't just like a one-off. He kept that up for the rest of his career. Almost averaged 300. 97 WAR. Like, he could keep playing. He won't ever get to 3,000 hits, but like he could keep playing. I'd say I'd probably call him a Hall of Famer. All right, Cortez. Yeah, Cortez. Kind of disappointing, to be honest. Knowing what he was, knowing his potential. 3.51 ERA for a career 1.19 WHIP. He ended with only 40 WAR. I mean, it was still good, and he did get a Cy Young, but like I would have thought we could have got a little bit more out of him. wasn't as impressive as what I would have expected. Our first draft pick in this was Eloy Medina. This is our 2025 draft pick. He's a 78 overall. He ends up with 1,600 hits, 245 home runs, 258 average, and 35.6 WAR. Not bad. Not bad for a career. Who else was some valuable players? Let's just check to see if these guys are still here. This isn't Andy Bichette I'm looking for. This is I'm gonna see if okay, Bo did retire. But Andy ended up being way better than Diego, I think. I kind of expected that, honestly, but still. Generally just a better player. I think Vladdy played. All right. Remember, part of this rebuild was because we didn't think Vladdy was going to re-sign. He resigned 1 week later. But we didn't think he was going to re-sign. So we did a rebuild with the idea of not keeping him. He ended up, for his career, having 3,287 hits, 510 home runs, with 297 average, and a total WAR of 65.2 at first base. So wait a second, though. Wait a second. Those are really good counting stats, right? Those are really good counting stats. But let's just say, theoretically, because we kind of did, we replaced him with Luis Arias and Nolan Jones. Five hits away? No, that's so sad. We even brought him back, and he didn't get it for us. 29.95, 257 home runs for Arias. 302 average. 27 WAR because he's a bad defensive player. Plus the 90 WAR from Nolan Jones. I think it worked out for us. I think Luis Arias and Nolan Jones were better than Vladimir Guerrero Jr. I'll take it. I'll take it. Is there any other notable players that we should check before I delete this save? Is there any other players you guys want me to look at? It's 2040, so there are guys that will no longer exist. I don't even know if people remember who was on this team. So and I showed it at the beginning. To be honest, I forgot. McClanahan had to retire. He did. All right. McClanahan didn't make the Hall of Fame, by the way, with 4 Cy Youngs. Keep what he doing in the beginning? Yeah, but so part of the, in this one, I don't even know if I don't know if he's gonna be good in this one. Jacob Wilson. So part of the reason was because last year we made a Blue Jays video, and he was and like one of the greatest dynasties I ever created. He never became good. He never became good in this rebuild. He had his best season in 2031, and he looks like he was a platoon shortstop. 7 more. So the thought was, I was like, I don't know. Do I want to do the same thing again with Vladdy in this video, knowing that I did that last year in 2024? I was like, I kind of want to mix it up, and I looked at the 2015 Blue Jays and how they built their roster, and I was like, let's try it that way. They really kept nobody in that team, and so that was my process, and think we ended up building a pretty fun team that way. I like to give myself challenges. I think it makes the game more fun. Rip, he is an all-star player right now. Yeah, and he was in our Moneyball one. Back to your Moneyball players question. Let me. I guess I can do this. Since we are done here, nobody wants to look at the rest of these players. I don't remember any of these ones. I don't really remember who else we had who would still be around because Bo Bichette retired and we didn't keep him. Nolan Jones was really the big stud there. Rooker retired. A lot of our guys were older. Jeffers retired. So, I think that's it. And Diego Cortez was bad. All right, what we're gonna do quick, because Timmy has a question, and I'm gonna respect that question for now. We are going to. I'll open the spreadsheet for you guys. So first, I have to do this. And I have to open up the spreadsheet, so just give me a second to find my spreadsheet. So you can see some pictures. I'll just show you the top of the chart. Surplus value minus the guys that don't have their salaries listed. And I will start right here. Okay. And make sure my camera's on here. Here's your guys. This is who you should get. These are the starters. Bowden Francis is your best value. And Landon Knack, who we got. Robert Gasser. Did I get him? I can't remember. Osvaldo Bito, who we had. Cody Bradford, who we got. Shane Baz wasn't possible to get. He was too expensive. There's a reason why in every rebuild I go after Bailey Ober and Joe Ryan, and I talk about the Twins rotation because they have a bunch of these guys here. These are your best starters. Based on Moneyball. And if I go look at my hitters sheet, there's Aaron Judge. We'll just go by just minimum contracts. Here's your minimum contracts. Free signs: Alex Call, Emmanuel Rivera, Matt Wallner, Pavin Smith, Weston Wilson, Nathan Lucas, Jonah Bride, Eric Haase, Christian Betancourt, Igai Rosario, Joey Bort, Spencer Horwitz. Those are a lot of the good guys that I have on my list that were really, really good for minimum contracts. If you go above that to a low salary, meaning they're not on a minimum contract, but they're getting a little bit more, Shohei Ohtani is there at the very top. I don't know if you can see. I don't know if my camera's in the way. It might be. But Shohei Ohtani's on the top. That's because he's listed at $2 million. Then the rest are either guys who are on rookie deals, like Gunnar, or they're guys who are on good value deals. Kerry Carpenter, Brett Rooker. Gritchick was a good deal last year. We went after him, I think, in our simulation in December. And then we got Ref Schneider. Tyler Fitzgerald, by the way, I'm lucky that I fixed this salary. His actual salary prior to this was listed, made him the best value player in all of baseball. He is, really, Tyler Fitzgerald, one of the best value players you are going to find. If you want a player that is really, really good in the game and really good in real life, Tyler Fitzgerald, buy stock. Ivan Herrera, too, by the way. Ivan Herrera, if you're not on the Ivan Herrera hype train yet, get on it now. That dude is going to be a stud. Replacing Yadier Molina. But yeah, back to pitching. Let me sort this by relievers quick. Which guys are actually... We'll sort that by... Okay, guys that have contracts. AJ Puck, Edwin Uceda, Brant Herter, Tyson Miller was really good. Keegan Aiken, Porter Judge, Lucas Ursig, Santana, Tyler Holton. It's a lot of Tigers pitchers that you're going to find. And essentially a lot of the times when you're looking at the Tigers pitching staff and the Twins pitching staff is ridiculous. And then guys that don't have contracts listed, Jesus Tinoco, Brian Hudson, very good pitchers right here as well. So just a couple lists. Maybe some of those will help you get some names. Yeah. I'll share the spreadsheet once I upload the next video, by the way. So you guys will get it. You will get the spreadsheet. I'm just not posting it for just blankly. I have to like make a copy of it so that I'm not like sharing my email and all that. I mean, I'm sharing my email, but like sharing the right email because that's on a different email address. Okay. All right. That's it. They never won another World Series. Diego Cortez is a bust. But he got a Cy Young. Andy Bichette got a Cy Young. Shane McClanahan's the greatest pitcher of all time. 4 straight Cy Youngs. For my Moneyball with the spreadsheets. Yeah. I'll be honest, though, with the spreadsheets, just take it with a grain of salt. It works for 1 season. 1, maybe 2 seasons. Because after that, it's the game that changes the players. So they're no longer going to be realistic to your depiction. So, guess it's Diamond Dynasty time. Thanks, and keep up the good work. Yes, it is time for Diamond Dynasty, so I'm just going to chill here, and we're going to do this. I have not played in a little bit, so my team might be a little outdated. Peace out, bro. Keep up the good work. It'll do. Yeah. So the spreadsheets, I'd say, then... is this actually my best? That's not my best lineup. What is my best lineup? This was my best lineup. This is according to them my best lineup. No way is that my best lineup. I have Ken Griffey. And I'm better with Bazana. And my best catcher is 100%. Oh, Cal Raleigh is supercharged. This is a weird thing to give me this as my best lineup. It's not. Still supercharged right now. I don't even know. Kerry Carpenter, Jack Kegley. Is that the pipeline one? I don't think I have the pipeline one. But I do have Kerry Carpenter. Alright. I have no idea. Oh, turn off my filter. Yes, I need hater in my thing. I heard these packs are terrible, so I'm not gonna pull any. But all right, we're just gonna chill and play some Diamond Dynasty now. So y'all can just kind of relax and chill and just you know, we'll just continue to chat. And let me adjust this so that way I can read my chat a little bit better. And I'm gonna go get torched. We're gonna get absolutely lit up. So let me run an ad quick. I know that there's not a whole lot of people left. A lot of people left because we're no longer doing the extended, but don't worry. We're still gonna be here. My tripod's not moving. Try to check this one. Okay. All right. I'm just chilling, play some Diamond Dynasty. I can now just relax and be terrible at the game. It's my job. And be terrible at the game for the next couple hours. One of the worst players you ever see. I promise. There's not a player that you're going to see that's going to be worse than me. Camera will not rotate. It's also like, okay. All right. I'm in Bronze Weekend League. Let's go lose. Our weekend classic. Oh, it starts in 18 hours. It's not actually here. I forget. It's Thursday, not Friday. Play in my stadium, the void. Okay, here's the thing though. I'm playing in Bronze Weekend League. If you have not played Bronze Weekend League, you know that everybody's bad. Or not weekend, but... What am I saying? I keep saying this. Alright, I've never played with Jordan Zimmerman. He's going to DeGrom. Bunch of live series cards. Okay. Ranked.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's the Senators.
We are 1-1.
Going up against the Mariners.
I think that game we won was also like we won in like
all right, we'll be back to get
like
this
13th inning.
About to get
That was last stream. So far, I've only played this game on Diamond Dynasty.
It's always
on stream.
interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
He's hitting 375 with Ellie De La Cruz. I'm already not happy.
And a foul ball. And that is out of play.
Hit him with another one.
And
oh, he
foul
got
ball,
it.
he stays alive.
Set him with the fastball in the same spot. Boom. Blew it right by him. Strike out.
Gassed it right by him. Chris Byron bumped it.
Now he won't be expecting a sinker in the same spot.
When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing
So now we're gonna hit him
that
with a
jumps out,
slider
the
outside.
speed and the defense early on. Swing and
Oh,
a miss.
got that by him.
0-2.
Man,
All right, now he's really confused. So let's just get a.
that's a hard one. That's a low end
Let's just throw another changeup now in the dirt.
Down
All
in
right.
the dirt, swing
Oh.
and a miss.
2 for 2.
Gathers, goes to first, gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
He's lost, so he's not going to
Two
swing
out,
at something.
space
So I
is
need to
empty.
paint on the corners.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
Oh, I don't have
Swings
to.
through
He just
that
swung
one,
anyways.
0-1.
Slider.
Space is empty.
Let's throw it into the zone because I don't think he's expecting it. Oh
Next
no,
pitch misses.
it didn't break. It didn't break. Okay.
That one
Oh,
missing inside.
I wanted that one to hit the
Very
corner.
important to
It didn't.
establish the inside
All
part
right.
of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Why is Jackie in? I just
Sends it across
thought I
the
just took him out
first.
of the lineup.
Third out, and that ends the frame.
It's okay.
Now
Maybe I
it's the
didn't.
second baseman.
Maybe I
Travis
clicked it and I thought I did,
He's
but
currently the
then
team
I didn't.
leader in OPS.
Wanted to put Bobby there, but we'll take it. Whatever.
Swing and a ball hit
Eh,
out towards
bad
left
swing.
center field.
Bad swing.
Langford makes the play. And there's
A little
one down.
impatient with the bat. You'll find.
Here's the shortstop at the play, Jackie Robinson.
Because I'm bad.
Swing and
Oh,
a
that should
ball
be down.
popped in the air, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. The throw in.
Why did I do that?
Tries to get back.
Why did
to
I do that?
jam,
That was
but they got
stupid,
it.
dude.
2 down,
If I just would
bases
have
empty.
kept going to second, I would have been
Number
fine.
99, Aaron
That was
Judge.
dumb. Boom!
That one.
Never mind. We're the greatest player ever. We're the greatest player ever.
It's a ball. And
We are the greatest player ever. It's all that matters.
So 2 down, and now the first baseman, Prince Fielder. There's a strike.
Guys, I hit a home run in an online game.
Swings and fouls.
This is a new world record for me. It's the most bases I've ever gotten in one swing. Just kidding. I've hit home runs before. Maybe.
And that one is lifted in the air. Langford settles under this one. Hauls it in
My
to end
brain.
the inning.
In my dreams, I've hit home runs. Have I hit them in real life? No.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second.
Okay.
Batter now will be Will Smith.
You're wondering why I picked such a small park. It's because of my chances. I knew the only way I would score is home runs. And the only way I'd win is if I outpitched this guy. And I'm confident in my pitching. Oh, I said that and then let that thing hang.
That misses the zone, and the count is even 2-2.
All right. I still haven't thrown anything up in the zone, and I don't feel like it yet.
Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul.
All right, he's going to hit this one a mile probably.
That one
Oh!
smooth ball. 3-2.
Oh, that should have been in. That was a good pitch.
Swings
swung
and
at that, though.
misses at the breaking ball in the dirt.
Love the channel and the rebuild stories. Thank you.
One away on a drop third.
That's what I'm here for, man.
So up next, Wyatt
Rebuild
Langford.
stories. I have no idea what the delay is, but I have a feeling it's pretty long. So I apologize if I respond like really, really late to you. That was the instant that message popped up for me. So
And there's a foul ball.
terrible pitch.
3, and that's
It don't matter. Because I can pitch. I can't hit.
third baseman.
But I can pitch until the 9th when he figures me out, and then I blow it normally. But
Swing and a miss.
I have that
There's the
Zach
slider.
Hader, which I've or Josh Hader, Zach Hader. What?
And that
I have that Josh Hader, which I've never used before, and I'm normally really good with Josh Haders.
That one just misses.
Ah.
Now 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Until you spend a lot of time putting together. I don't. I'm just kidding. I spend a lot of time in the process. It's a grind. It's a grind, but I love it.
Cut on and lifted in the air.
I also love to just make the best thing possible.
And that's generally
Makes
what
the grab. One up, one down.
You know, what is the drive behind it? I think out of anything is trying to make the best thing I possibly
Nobody on his
can.
team has been
So
better at driving in runs this season, Singy.
Nope.
Pitch misses
Missed outside,
inside,
or
and
inside.
that's ball one.
Tatis is so athletic, he probably could have carved out a career in other sports if he wanted, but he grew up with
Oh, get out.
One high and deep, way back there. And
This guy's mad because my
and they
field is terrible. He's like, what the hell am I playing?
one down. And now the catcher comes up to him. Cal Raleigh. And first offering is
Grab
fouled off.
PCI.
You always have to worry about the fastball when facing DeGrom, Boog. I mean, it's
Can you tell we're playing bronze?
pitch for him, and he's usually pumping it in at about 100 miles per hour, which makes him one of the hardest throwing pitchers in the league.
Oh,
Is fouled off.
I wanted that.
that was Cal Raleigh, supercharged. That could have been huge.
Second out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not
Behind the
allowing it
wheels.
to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
In the
Oh, that's a
air
good
to
hit.
left
I don't think it's
center.
deep enough though.
It's not deep. Just the warning track.
And that is that. Top half of the third inning. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Late on that fastball. Grisham, 28 years old. A former first-round pick back in 2015.
Whee!
Swings through that one for strike two.
Let's hit him with another one in the same spot. See if he can take it. Ah, no, we can't. We are.
Dicing this dude up.
Cruising along. Ralph Kiner now at the plate.
Oh,
Right side.
I say that and
Judge
I feel like I
has
jinx
it
everything I do. I
He makes the grab.
I'm like, I'm dicing this dude up. Throws a pitch, a fastball right down the middle. Oh, this is gonna be a home run. Oh, he missed it.
He takes it himself to the back.
Prince almost didn't get there.
This has been a weird one.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. That one
Oh, get
to the
down.
left. And this one looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single.
Oh yeah, live stream.
Breaks.
We're at the Diamond Dynasty portion after a terrible section of just awful Blue Jays. So now you get to watch me be awful at this.
That's what we want. I'm so bad. I'm winning though. It's a weird world we live in. Maybe because it's ranked and I play against bad people because I'm bad. Hey, that's all we want.
Robinson, a four-sport star. He was a Division I standout in baseball, basketball, football, and track.
We're double stealing.
To third, tag,
I got to steal.
and the throw out at third.
That was dumb. Why did I do that?
And at second.
Why did I do that?
And he hits a ground ball
Why did I
right
do
side.
that?
Fires over to Guerrero.
I was like, oh, double steal.
Out on
He won't be
Robinson.
expecting it.
Aaron Judge at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Gets him to chase
It's terrible
after
too
that
how I
one.
feel that.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
It doesn't matter.
Left center field. That's well struck. That's fast.
Court is in session.
Out of here.
It doesn't matter. Court's in session.
Homer.
I don't know his line.
Of the game.
We got 2 home runs from Aaron Judge.
4-0. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Prince Fielder. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Also, that Aaron Judge came out of a random pack at like 2 in the morning.
With how good these offenses are, there's
Like
a
straight up
lot of ball
out of a random pack. I think it was like a, I think it was like a ball in the. I don't even think it was a ball in. I think it was a headliners pack. I randomly pulled them out of, and I was like, oh, sweet. Yankees collection done. No! Oh, I wanted that so bad. I wanted Princeton. No! I'm on top of it. I want a Prince Fielder Hank. Whatever, we got 2 with Judge so far.
As we go to the top of the 4th, stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. The shortstop
Oh,
takes the ball.
I can't believe he checked the
You can
swing
feel
on
the
that.
extra attention on Ellie anytime he comes to the plate. This guy's a player that keeps you on the edge of
He
your
checked
seat
the swing on the
because you don't know
on
what's
the
gonna
changeup,
connect.
but not on
He
the
hits
slider.
power, steals bases.
What?
He can throw the ball 100 miles per hour across the infield. He's electric.
Okay.
So digging in, Byron Buxton. Swing and a miss.
I don't-
That one missed by
I don't know what this
a
guy's
ton.
doing. I'm gonna hit him with a fastball down low.
Comes
I don't
up
think he knows
empty.
what he's
That's
doing.
strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity
I think he's
to it on
close
the
to
next
quitting.
pitch. Can't catch
Like,
Raleigh whips it to first. That takes care of Buxton. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Yeah, that's fouled off.
which I'll take it. I'll take a dub. I don't get those.
Now this is in the
Am I
air
gonna get
down
there
the
with Judge?
line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Up the middle. Tosses
Sweet.
to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. And welcome back to the ballpark.
I'm not good at this game. Oh, he's quitting. I gotta win. I gotta win. Let's go. Let's go, guys. I gotta win. You know what that means? Do we buy a pack as a reward for winning a game? Yeah. Let's do it. I think I might I don't want to spend all my stubs though, because I do want to be able to get things. I'm gonna go buy I'm gonna be stupid, I'm gonna buy stubs. So full screen camera so that way I don't show my screen as I buy stubs. And be stupid. I'm being stupid right now. I want to reward myself for winning a game. Was it because of a quit? Yes. So don't worry, guys. I only bought 50 packs. I win so little, I might as well, right? Then you get a little pack opening too. Are we gonna pull anything? No. Never. Are we ever gonna pull anything? Never. Never. Which I say is crazy after I, totally didn't. I haven't pulled a Judge, a Tatis, a Bobby Witt Jr., and 3 Trouts so far this year, despite not really doing it. I went no money spent for the first, until the first live stream, I think. My pack luck has been insane this year. So it's going to be bad right now. But Yay, bot. I'm getting hot. It's been a great pack opening. I hope you guys are enjoying the silvers. Wow. So far, nothing of interest. By the way, for collections, all I need is, I think, Shohei, Jose Ramirez, and Ketel Marte. And then I'm done. The live series. But, ask and you shall receive. Okay. Center field. Oh, that's Julio. Oh, no, he's not. No, it's Buxton. I was like, Julio's not Diamond anymore. Buxton. I have him already. But, hey, we got Diamond. We need to see starting pitcher, I think. I think that's what Shohei's listed at. Well, I need to see blue, because if the two guys that I have and I need are, 92 overalls or whatever Shohei is. Boom, boom, boom. Well, we got Byron Buxton. So that was 67,000 stubs, 75,000 stubs for Byron Buxton. Not bad. It's not a bad investment. I mean, it's MLB The Show. Guys, gambling is bad. Gambling is bad. All right. That was it. Byron Buxton. Never mind. What we got? First baseman. Who is that? Oh! Hard fly pass player. I don't have any of those. Jake Bowers. I mean, he's probably not good. But I don't have any of those. It's actually a worse thing than Buxton, because Buxton is at least 3K. All right, chase back. Purple. All right, never mind. Brian Wu. Not worth. Not worth. I don't even see who all of those guys were. What is in that collection? I haven't looked at that collection yet. I know Seager is. I know Joe Adele is the reward for finishing that. These are not fun players. I mean, they're kind of fun. Because they could be fun. The Gallo's kind of fun. He's a program reward? Okay. Alright. I don't have any of these guys yet either. Oh, he's done the 80K? Okay. Because he's 600K. Yeah. do that. Oh, he can't play shortstop anymore? Alright, we'll go Bobby then, I guess. And I think I want to try out the Jake Bowers. 73 fielding, 52 fielding. Okay. Alright, and who do I want to pitch? Joe Ryan? Hunter Green? Ryan Wu? Alright, that'll be fine. Whatever. We're gonna roll with that. Text message. One second, I have to respond to this. Sorry. Responding through text quick. By subs, but other random packs I've gotten, I haven't pulled a diamond. To be honest, I mean, I think it's because I used to gamble more, and so I think they reward me more because they're like, "Hey, you should open a pack." I'm like, "Okay," and then I'll just be playing like Conquest, and I'll get a Headliners pack, and it'll be like, so. So here's Aaron Judge. I know I've grinded like bought and sold cards at the train over the show 21. So I used to do a lot more grinding. Like I was a big like I want to get that live series collection, but what I did often is I'd finish the live series collection, and then I never play it again. Like that was part of what I did. I'd get the live series collection complete, and I'd be like, all right, I'm done. I remember I think the hardest I grinded was after the parallel system was brought into the game. I P5'd Ryan Braun because I wanted to get it. I wanted to be the first one to get it, and somebody beat me by 20 minutes. So I don't remember who the YouTuber is, but it's a YouTuber. He beat me by 20 minutes, and that's a couple years ago. And it's funny because he mentions in the video, "Oh, somebody else just got it second." That was me. That was me. That was me who got it second. But yeah, that's really the hardest I grinded, and I think what that did is it probably drained the desire out of it because I legit was like, I think I was just playing against the CPU in cores for like several days. It's like camo grinding in Call of Duty. Like, it's not fun.
First pitch coming your way.
Alright, this guy's better than me.
So almost ready to get underway, and our
he also has custom jerseys, so he plays the game. I'm gonna get crushed, by the way. This one. I won the last game, so I'm gonna get crushed.
He may lean on one or two pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he
all right. I also have never pitched with Johan Santana, so
look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day He's really going to be able to keep those guys off
Ball
balance.
inside for Matt Cain. 1-0 count.
As he looks at ball one.
Another ball down low outside for Matt Cain. Unable to find the strike zone early, Matt Cain might struggle in this game against the Milwaukee Mariners, especially if Travis Bazzana is going to hit a bomb to the corner, and he's going to get it. That might be a triple for Travis Bazzana, who's going to get around second, run in, and slide into third for a triple. A leadoff to start the game. Should I do that? Should I do that for every single hit? Just go full announcer voice.
Turned on it and hammered it out front into the gap.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance.
That was dumb. Why'd you catch it?
Runner tags for home. In from third as the time runs. Here comes Aaron Judge. Here's something to watch, Siggy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. There's a swing and a miss.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sack fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Judge rips that one.
Guys, I'm confused. I'm confused.
And it's into the bleachers.
I hit a triple and a home run. And I hit 3 home runs in the last game.
2-0.
What's going on? Why am I good? I'm not.
So
Why am I playing
now
good?
it's the DH, Prince Fielder. Foul ball.
I'm really confused right now. I'm bad at video games.
Swing and a miss.
See?
That changeup.
See? I'm bad at video games. 0-2 count for Prince Fielder. Coming with the bat, Prince Fielder's hitting 143 in the season. And he swings at a pitch too high, nowhere near the strike zone. Prince Fielder unable to find the ball with the bat.
Bases empty. And now
Gary
it's gonna be
Carpenter is
Gary
now
Carpenter.
up onto the plate against Matt Cain. Ball outside, four-seam fastball, misses. Gary Carpenter playing well after a 3-run home run game,
Swings through
but
that.
swings and misses 1-1 count on the four-seam fastball.
Pounding him away.
Somehow Matt Cain has time traveled to 2026 and is still good at baseball.
Makes it 1-2.
Gary Carpenter fouls that ball off, 1-2 count. With the 1-2 count, we can expect a pitch in the dirt,
that's
and it happened. 2-2 count now for Gary Carpenter against Matt Cain.
And he couldn't hold
Swing is unable to check his swing. But the Milwaukee Mariners scored 2 runs on a leadoff triple from Travis Bazzana and a long 450-foot shot from Aaron Judge. 2-0, Mariners over the Badgers. Johan Santana takes the mound. He's never played a game of baseball in his life,
Santana.
but he is a 90 overall, something that in this meta commentary exists.
Misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets
Johan
the defense work
Santana,
behind
member of the Mets, in 2008, is time traveling to 2025 to play against the Wisconsin Badgers, who somehow have Rafael Palmeiro. Rafael Palmeiro is hitting 200 so far on the season. Santana has a 4-pitch mix, 4-seam fastball, circle changeup, slider, and a sinker. With the first pitch, that ball is hit up to left field to Gary Carpenter, who tracks it down and catches it for the first out of the first inning.
In is the switch inning outfield.
Should I continue talking like this, or have I annoyed you yet?
Currently the team leader in batting average, Chris.
Bernie Williams up to bat against Johan Santana. Santana's going to take the circle changeup.
It's never a fun experience.
Actually, what
for a
I should
pitcher
do is this. Oh, where's the audio settings? Change those. It's like I could turn off the commentators and I could just be it.
He can swing it from both sides of the plate and
1-0
make it
count
look
for Bernie
silly
Williams against
doing it.
Johan
There's
Santana.
no easy way of
The sinker
attacking.
down low.
So 2
Williams
outs
does
and
not
no
take the
strikes.
swing. 2-0 count now for Bernie Williams against Johan Santana. With a pitch up and high.
And a swing.
Swings it a little bit late.
We got away
2-1
with
counts
one
now.
there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very
The
often
Milwaukee
against a
Mariners
guy
are now
like this.
2-1 on the season. fouled off. After the big irrelevant found out how to actually hit the ball for once. In his first session, he never hit the ball at all.
In the air,
Ball's
center
popped up
field.
to center field. Ken Griffey Jr. gets under the ball, catches it in center for the second out of the inning.
Here's the catcher, Mike Piazza.
I'm probably annoying because I'm realizing the announcers are also talking, but I have them muted in my ears.
On the outside
Four-seam
corner,
fastball
and that
up
is
high.
strike one.
Slider down low. Will he get it in?
Ground
And he
ball
gets
to
the
middle,
first hit of the
and it
day.
finds its way through for a
Mike
hit.
Piazza gets a nice single down the middle.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the
Prince Fielder now up to bat. Prince Fielder has a very thick swing if you're hitting it down low. He's hard to hit when the ball is up high.
Pretty well struck
That's a
right
lie,
field.
but maybe Aaron Judge will be able to get this.
And that's gonna bang
No.
against the wall. They're waving Piazza home.
Is Prince going to get a triple?
Score. He's safe at
Prince Fielder hit a
third.
triple? 'Cause I'm dumb.
Run is 90 feet away. Here's the second baseman, Ryan Dozier. Inside corner for a strike.
Am I stupid? Yes. Has that ever happened? Have I ever played in a park with that big of a wall for that to occur?
Yes,
No.
he did. Two outs and one in scoring position. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center.
We'll get out of it.
He's there. He's got it. And that
I messed up in that one because of the Aaron Judge thing right there. I thought that I thought I was honestly standing in a good enough spot to get it, but I guess not. I guess I'm
second
dumb.
inning set to go. Now here's Jake Bowers.
All right, Jake Bowers is on the bat. Up the bat. Never swung with him at all. And I popped it up.
Williams under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Cal Raleigh.
All right, we have
the
supercharged
next
Cal Raleigh up at the bat. Still no hits for Cal Raleigh.
and a foul ball.
I missed, guys.
And he
I'm
grounds
bad.
one to the right side.
All right.
Dozier.
All of the power and the aura I had with the Aaron Judge home run is gone.
Two outs, base is empty.
I got in my own
Next to
head.
hit, Luis Arias.
Because now I'm swinging at everything. Because I'm bad.
Strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Swing and a
I
foul.
swung
out of
way
play.
too late on
I
that.
would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
I'm bad.
Piazza fires to first. Got it.
Okay.
Inning over on the strikeout. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now Adolis Garcia. First pitch swinging. Santana in his 13th season. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, and that one hammered.
I'm going to get crushed in this one. I kind of said it when I saw the guy's team and his jerseys and all that. I wasn't lying.
Seems like he got
I am going to get crushed in this one.
right there. Absolutely smoked the baseball. It just jumped off the lumber, and when you're able to find a gap like that, Boog, you're even looking for a triple.
The 1-0. On the ground, and it finds its way through for a hit. Runner from third in to score, and it's an RBI single. We are tied at 2. No outs. Runner at first. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Foul ball there.
I'm bad. I actually don't like Johan Santana's pitch mix at all.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat.
Chipper on the move. Swing and a ball popped up. Judge really on his horse for this one. Judge puts it away. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off.
That was a lucky double play.
Now, Pete Crow
He's mad.
Up the middle, and that chance handled.
Zana gets to it,
Slings
though.
to first, and that is the third.
Okay, somehow I got out of that with, I honestly don't like Santana's pitch mix whatsoever. So I might make the pitching change. Matt Cain? Yeah, I think Wild Horse.
Story sends it over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. So the lineup flips over. And the batter now, Travis Bazzana.
Also, I think the delay is like a minute.
Swing and a miss.
Like a full
Unless
minute.
he was out front that time. Dozier throws to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. Now here's Bob
Like I look
Witt
over at the
Jr.
stream
Drawing a
and
run with a sac fly, his first
this moment
time
I
up.
think Grippy's batting.
Slice down the right side. Palmeiro makes the grab, and that'll end. Set for the bottom of the third, and here is
All right.
Rafael Palmeiro.
Maybe I've just been bad, but let's just try to see if we can do a little bit more with Santana. Maybe
This is
that
one
guy
of the
just got
most
on some balls,
successful
or
hitters we've
if I
seen
need
in
to make a pitching
baseball,
change.
Boog. Palmeiro is a guy who can produce hits and swing for power, and he does it
He's making contact with
consistently.
everything. It's
He's
just
always
not
gonna
going
be a
anywhere.
tough
I mean,
out for any pitcher
it's
that
deep
faces
because
him.
it's Oracle.
No trouble
He
here.
did get
Puts
that
it
pitch
away
to
for
the
out.
track
There's one down.
twice already.
Bernie Williams will hit next. Breaking ball misses down and away. Outside low, and it's 2-0.
Yeah, after this inning, I'm taking out Santana.
And
If I make it out of this inning. It's just not, there's just not enough. There's not enough, like, different styles of pitches.
Right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
Yep, I should have taken him out. I said it.
That one back.
There's not enough different styles of pitches in Santana's mix. I don't know. Yeah.
This is empty, one away.
Yeah, we're just gonna go. We're gonna go full bullpen.
Liam Hendricks will take over on the mound. The hard-throwing Australian. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Leaving a fastball right down the middle of the start is a great way to respond to the last statement I just made.
Strike two.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Swing and a ball
I don't know how he
lifted
did
in
that.
the air. Pulls it in for the out. And there's two down. Two down, bases empty. Now it's the second baseman, Ryan Dozier. And a swing and a miss there.
You got to right by him.
Be careful with this guy. 2 outs, nobody on. He's looking to drive the ball. Really
Okay,
far.
dude doesn't swing at
So
anything in the
you
dirt.
can't get him to
Can I throw a
change your
fastball
pitch.
low?
You
Will he
might
swing
just
at that?
pitch around him a little bit and deal with the
Yeah,
guy
he will.
on deck
Okay.
if you walk him.
In the air, right field. Judge makes the play, and that is that.
I'll stick with Hendricks for another inning. I felt a little bit more confident there. I did not like Santana at all. That's the first time I ever pitched with him. I didn't like that from the moment he stepped on the field.
Back here in San Francisco. Now here is Aaron Judge.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That's your little drop in. So far, we can only hit with Aaron Judge.
Now, no waiting around right
It's our
there.
only
He was
competent
ready to
bat.
swing it on the first pitch. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did.
Oh, that's a drop.
You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And he's
All
got
right,
a double.
man on second and third. Okay, now that I'm a known not troll, can I say really is one of the worst bucks in the league and is so overrated?
The other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take
I mean,
so many reps in the cages.
you're talking to a
working on
Brewers
going
fan who
the opposite
doesn't
field,
care.
and it doesn't
Like
change
about the
something
history of
game.
the
All
Cubs.
right there it did, and
Like-
he did it perfectly.
The 0-1. And there's a ball.
Like, good for them. They have a very nice looking field.
And the count 1-2.
So,
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch
but like
inside.
when I look
Really
at
thinking
Parks,
the
I
half is
don't.
open.
I care more about how they play.
No throw, and the defense
Than anything.
comes away with nothing.
And so it doesn't really matter because I don't feel like Wrigley. Maybe it feels like kind of a middle of the field type. I mean, I guess it has a very shallow. It's pretty shallow of a field.
On the ground is second,
We should
might
get a
be
score
two.
here at least.
Off-balance feed,
And we avoided the double play.
to first save. It's a fielder's choice.
It was a good watch, but I just wanted to stop by.
And now the switch
It's okay.
in the catcher,
We're just
Cal
chilling.
Raleigh. Jones.
I'm just sitting in the double plays anyway, so you're not missing anything.
Palmeiro, and they escape the inning with the
I'm just sitting here hitting double plays.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom four, digging in.
We'll do. We got a lot of rebuilds on the plate.
Fouled off left side.
Oh, he hit a foul.
Well, that's where you want to be. Right
Yeah, I'm
here.
getting crushed this game. I don't.
First pitch fastball, just a little too much hook on it. Straighten that thing out. You get to jog around the bases.
And it skips into the. That misses
See,
the zone.
But back to your thing, Neeks. I think the coolest park is just Coors. It's just Coors.
And that's in the dirt.
Because it has the most, I think, unique aspect of how it plays.
That's a
But,
good
like,
bat
I think it's
right
just
there.
cool.
He was down early in that plate appearance.
But I also don't plan on going to many parks outside of Milwaukee.
Now here is Chipper Jones.
So.
That one misses. That's 5 straight. Check swing, called strike. Swings and misses. Gonna count 1 and 2.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is
I haven't seen the
still in
backhanded,
time,
left-handed
and that's out
throw.
for one on a tough play. Here's Trevor Story now. He's 0 for 1. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0 and 1. 0 and 1. Liner,
That's a
base
score.
hit, coming home. He'll score. Tries to get back and save.
Comes through with the RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Story on the move. And that one wrapped foul. Story over at first with 1 away. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
1 ball, 2 strikes for count. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Man at first, 1 away. Swinging a drive, deep right field. Way back there.
He just crushed that ball. I'm like pitching around. I'm like focusing. Like, I'll get it. I'll get it. I'll get him. Dude just crushes it.
Palmeiro now at the plate. First pitch, and he just misses. 1-0. Still only 1 out here in the inning.
Hendricks is
Pitch
done.
misses there. Ball.
Let's make the pitching change. Let's go. Let's go with Enright. I don't know.
And the skipper calls down.
New pitcher on here, Nick Enright.
And we all know about
I don't
the slider.
particularly
It's just
care.
filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd
Hey,
say.
we got a strike.
It's very high, and it
She's like,
strikes
what is this
hard.
guy? What is this guy's pitch? Oh, the same 4 pitches.
That one outside.
They're the same pitches. He's got slider, changeup, fastball. He has no sinker cutter mix
Fastball
at
tried
all.
Another fastball, but missed the spot.
No.
So a man at first. Bernie Williams getting ready to hit. Swing and a high
Judge,
fly
get
ball
there.
out towards right field. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Mike Piazza.
This guy will want me to
Next
quit,
hit.
but
He's already
I'm not a
on
quitter.
this game.
I'm gonna lose.
And that's
I'm gonna
ball
lose with
1.
dignity and grace.
And that one ripped to left.
Actually, I'm just gonna lose, but like,
Palmeiro around third. The relay to the plate.
What the
It's
hell?
offside. The run comes in, and the lead is up to 5. So a runner at second, 2 down. And now the DH.
Probably gonna get
Prince
mercied,
Fielder.
honestly. This dude's gonna get enough runs that I think he's just gonna mercy us. So
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
all I have to do is throw fastballs right down the middle. He's not expecting it.
Elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult.
Guess what
to
he's not
catch up
expecting?
to,
Fastball right
especially
down the middle.
with that velocity.
And a swing and a miss.
What?
Inning over,
What?
although
Why did
plenty
that
of
work?
damage done.
Why did that work?
Back here at Oracle Park, Luis Arise stands in. Kane back to work. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it.
Not enough.
One away. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
2 strikes.
Oh,
2 now. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Travis Bazzana digs in now. And it's fouled away.
it's like scared because I started off so well in that first inning and I have just fallen apart since then.
Inside.
I mainly hit that really good ball with Bazzana and then just got a no-doubter lucky with Judge, and that's all I needed.
1 ball. 2
Why did I
strikes.
take that?
On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. 2 outs. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Piazza fires the first. That
It's fine.
completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the second baseman, Ryan Dozier. Enright goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features
You know
a
he's not
4-seam
expecting?
fastball,
Changeup right
a
down the middle.
slider, and he works in a changeup. The changeup missing.
Because it's not where I'm going to throw it.
1-1.
I would throw the fastball right down the middle.
Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Guys, I'm in his head. I'm in his head. He's not expecting fastballs right down the middle. That's all we got to do.
Right by his bat for strike 3.
All right, slider
Steps
outside in the
Adolis
low.
Garcia, also known as El Bombi. First
Look,
pitch missing.
good pitches, dude doesn't swing at. Bad pitch.
Last half of inning number 5.
All right, he fouled it.
Rip, but it curls
He was early.
foul.
All right, so he was early, so he's like, okay, I'm going to wait a little bit. Change up.
Hard grounder into the outfield for
It's
a
like,
knock.
I don't know, maybe if I throw a change up, he'll wait a little bit
Over the
longer.
one-out single.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a
right.
lot of base hits up the middle. even
Fastball
on
down the middle.
ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and
double
get
play.
himself a hit.
With off-balance feet, there's one. What a double play that was.
All right,
Going over.
our best pitcher so far today, Nick Enright.
And we're back. And now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Oh, fires to first, and that's a great play for the out. Aaron Judge at the dish now. He homered earlier in this one, Singy, which isn't much of a surprise.
No, not at all, Boog. This is the same guy who homered
Ah.
in his first at-bat in the majors and did it again the next day. He's just unreal.
And strike 2.
I'll tell you what, he's embarrassed
ball, 2
right now.
strikes.
Never swings at that kind
Yikes.
of pitch, especially that early in the count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Why are you bad? Why are you bad at game?
Base is empty.
Why are you worst baseball player
Prince
ever?
Fielder. Swing and a miss and a change.
Just stop swinging.
2 outs, base is empty.
Just stop.
Swing and a miss.
Well, he's been aggressive.
Why do I keep
Box.
swinging?
A smart pitcher's going to play
All right,
off
don't
that,
swing.
especially when you get to 2 strikes.
And that one is downstairs. 1-2 to count.
All right, that's the strat.
That's down and in.
Well,
Guys,
he
we
might
got
have
the
to look for a
strat.
different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already
Know how to
seen
win the game?
curveball
Don't play
a
it.
couple times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready
It's like,
for
where'd
it.
this guy's eye come from?
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
I don't know. I ain't got him. It doesn't matter.
Armstrong sizes this one up. Makes the
Not bad.
and that is back here in San
All right,
Francisco.
pitch and change. Let's go Mason Miller. You don't be expecting the
They
speed.
hand the ball over to a new arm, Mason Miller. He
Have a
has
fastball right down the
great
middle.
Slider with tons of movement. Swing and a miss.
Well, you got to find a way.
The only
to
pitches we can get by this guy are
short
fastballs
swing,
down the
eliminate
middle.
the stride. That one came in hot.
He's gonna hit that
Right
one
down the middle.
foul.
You're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch?
I have to
Make a
avoid the
quick
fastball
adjustment.
down the middle so he doesn't get used to it and the speed.
Ball one there.
So I can throw a fastball down the middle right now. It's the only pitch that works for me. It's the only pitch working against this guy. He's got such a good eye that I can't like pitch around him. I can't paint corners. I can't get like backdoor sliders in. He's hitting everything besides fastballs down the middle. Because I think he's so good at the outsides of the zone. I mean, it wasn't a great pitch, but like I'm also in a low tier.
Next offering is
Okay.
in for a strike.
Watch it. Fastball down the middle. Oh, he fouled it off. He knew it was coming now. You know what he wouldn't expect now? Fastball down the middle.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Back to the top of the lineup. And
But
down the first
that's
baseman,
just it. What? Yeah, it was.
Romero.
No, we wouldn't expect. Change up down the middle.
Swinging a foul straight back.
He was early. He was expecting fastball down the middle. Now he's like, this dude's gonna throw a fastball down the middle. Nah, change up down the middle.
Swings through that
He's
one
early again.
out in front.
It's like now I really don't know what's going on. Now he's got to throw the fastball down the middle. Change it down the middle.
Swing and a ground ball.
All right, we got out of it.
Throw over to Bowers. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Kerry Carpenter. Swings through that one for strike
I'm bad
one.
though, so it's not like it matters. Even if I pitch a good inning,
Fastball out of the hand looks so
doesn't
good, and
matter.
then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Just missed.
right to a glove.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Story sends it over to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. And here's the first baseman, Jake Bowers. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
0-1.
And a foul ball.
Also, I
Bases
say,
empty, one away.
in MLB
Here
The
in
Show,
top half of inning
it's like
number
Shohei
7.
Ohtani has it. Curveball is the one pitch I cannot hit, like ever. I just can't hit it. I always think it's like a changeup. I always miss.
The 0-2. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Next offering upstairs.
He thinks he can beat me in this game of 40 chess? Well, I'm playing checkers.
Swing chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. And here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Swinging a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. And that is out of play.
He's throwing me curveballs, and I keep swinging at them. I know I can't hit them.
Not close with that one, and it's 1-2. Right side, Dozier. In plenty of time to first, and the inning is set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Bernie Williams. Late on that fastball.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Oh, terrible pitch.
That one not close.
That wasn't even a good waste pitch because I wasted a 4-seam fastball, and I don't want to waste those.
And a base hit up the middle.
Yep. That's because I accidentally threw a waste 4-seam fastball. He knew the changeup was coming because I knew I wasn't going to throw a fastball.
Feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to
What was
get
that?
in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Me being
First
bad,
and
that's what it was.
second, no outs. And the batter now, Prince Fielder. Ball 1 and a pitch inside. And a big swing and a miss, Miller. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home.
I'm bad.
Ahead of the throw, he scores.
Remember how I said I was bad?
6-run lead. Now it's the second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Well, maybe approaching this at-bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
That was a triple play opportunity. I just messed it up.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. That one misses, and it's 2-2.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count off at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
And ring him up, says Carl
That pitch
Dixon.
was awful.
That's a strikeout. Now
He wasn't expecting that pitch to be so bad.
Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish.
All right, I think this is probably gonna be our last game. I'll probably end the stream after this one because I don't think I'm gonna go much further. Clearly I'm too bad at this. I'm just hoping we can get a good offensive inning out of some of them, so I can give you a little bit of a show to end it. But like, yeah.
That one misses, and now 3-1.
What was
And that
that
one
pitch?
pulls foul. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
I just want to get out of this with Mason
2
Miller.
away. Chipper Jones will hit next. And he swings and misses.
Why
and
you swing at
nothing
that?
on. Piazza, the runner at third. Garcia at first. 2 out of the inning. Lined, and that's a base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. Coming home. Head first slide, and he's safe. And it's an 8-run lead.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. And, man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start.
Tosses
Is that
the first
real?
inning over. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance.
To the 16 people watching, why? Why are you watching? why are you watching? This is awful. This is probably not even like. This is terrible baseball. Like, why are you watching?
Just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Oh my
All right,
God.
Cindy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
Just dislike, unsubscribe, please. Just do it. Just to punish me. Just be like, I'm never watching your videos again.
So digging in,
You're so bad at baseball.
fought off foul. One of the
Guys,
things,
I
though,
won a
that
game
we've
tonight,
seen
and this is
that
what it
is
was.
kind of
And this is how I
and
played.
Really, in every sport, these are the elite players, and so
I don't even know what's happening.
Job adjusting.
I'm watching his pitches. I have no clue where they're at.
These guys, because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
Make contact.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Oh, great grab on the dive.
I think it was that.
And very nicely done for the out.
Whatever. I'll get to strike out with Prince Fielder as my last at bat.
2 down, bases empty.
So.
Here's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. Swing and a miss, strike one.
That's a real nice cutter right there. And this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Is that the first time I've made decent contact since like the 4th inning?
Back here at Oracle Park.
You can have Zach Agnos.
Zach Agnos into the game.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind.
Not what I meant to do.
Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Now it's going to be Rafael Palmeiro. Now a snap throw down to third. Man at second. And this is inside. The 1-1 is fouled off. Ground ball left side and foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. Stays alive.
Just stop following the ball off. Either hit a home run or strike out, dude.
Next offering upstairs.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where pitchers...
So up next,
For those of
Bernie
you
Williams.
interested, you can always go into the description below and find there is a link
He
to the
swings
Discord
and it's
if
a
you would
fly
like to
ball
join.
center field. Snags it on the run. Runner tagging from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and they now lead by 9.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder.
In addition, I normally stream on twitch.tv to play games that I'm actually semi-decent at. Not this one. I'm only good at telling stories.
Ball to strike, the pitch, and that's down and away. High in the air, out
Playing
to
this
right.
game, not good at.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. All set to
All right.
start the ninth in this one.
It's
And the
almost
batter will
over.
be the shortstop, Bobby Witt.
We are in the 9th. Comeback time.
Ground ball
Guys, we
in
gotta
the
hit.
middle, and that one finds its way through. And a good start to the inning.
Prince Fielder will not be our last out.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Prince Fielder will not be our last out.
Here at first with nobody out.
Oh,
I thought I had a chance. Strike one.
He's going to have to make sure
But
that he
Kopech's
stays patient because
my
he is the
PCI
focal
is
point in that lineup. They're going to
tiny.
pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Runner takes off. Williams makes his way towards it. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Coming home.
Right.
He'll score easily.
Scored a run.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting him that at bat. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too
Four seam,
much, but
change
still
up,
looking to
slider.
drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Sneaks through, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. At the plate, Kerry Carpenter, 1 for 3. In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though.
Oh,
There's the swing and a
change
miss.
was lower than I wanted.
Traffic on the bases with one already in. Here at the top of the ninth. So the foul ball makes it
That
1-2.
fastball was probably going to be about 96. That was 93, so.
Foul ball left side.
And I
He'll
got
see
behind that
another.
one. Because that one was 96.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Runners on the corners, no outs. That just misses. It's 2-2. Swing and a hard hit liner up
This guy's
the
the same
middle of
position
base
I was
hit.
at. He's like,
Judge
why did this guy just quit?
It's an RBI single. 12-5 is our score.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could
So I could get some
Coach
PXP.
Just a nice line drive into center field.
Because I don't play online games, so this is my only way to get PXP in online games during the stream.
First and second.
Oh my god.
This one in the dirt, but no advance from the runner.
Yuck that I swung at that. Yuck at that swing.
And now the
Yuck,
catcher
yuck,
comes
yuck.
up to hit. Cal Raleigh, 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. Ripped to right.
Glove, though.
Good contact. 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. And here is Luis Arias. Swing and a miss.
I probably could have changed it.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Swing and a miss.
Well, there's the slider.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
In the dirt, blocked.
Apparently I didn't go. I thought I went.
This could end it.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
My PCI is nowhere near that.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Right side, and this should do it.
And game
On
over.
the first, ball game.
You got to watch the worst MLB The Show baseball player play baseball.
Performance from the bats
I scored 5 runs, though.
winning side. They gave up quite
I scored 5 runs. I'll take it. And I got Luke Gehrig Day program rewards. And we got a PXP from Mason Miller. And for Aaron Judge. And for Prince Fielder. And 7,000 XP. And a Ballin' as a Habit pack. And in that pack, we're going to get... Fort Seeger. Take it. All right. I haven't seen. I don't even know what this program has. Just Lou Gehrig. What does this program have? Okay. Thanks for coming, by the way, and watching. I hope you guys liked it. Hope you liked a little bit of the insight in regards to the stuff earlier when we did that, and you know, I talked about the rebuilds and the Moneyball stuff. For those of you who came in late or who are watching this back as a VOD, I'm surprised that you lasted this long, because that was miserable. That last game, like miserable. I am aware of my presence as a terrible player. This is not necessarily something new or unexpected. I'm bad at video games. Like bad. So that was that. But thanks for coming in and watching, guys. This is kind of impromptu. As I joked on my post, I needed a save slot, so I needed to do an extended so I could delete something. So now I can delete the Blue Jays save because I'm done with it. And Diego Cortez ended up falling apart. He got a Cy Young, though. We'll take that, but he ended up not really doing anything really substantial. The big thing was Nolan Jones, dude. Nolan Jones, Hall of Famer. Hall of Famer Nolan Jones. Nolan and Luis Arias almost had 3,000 hits. End up with 2,995. Normally, I don't see him get that high. So, yeah. I think we're going to end there, though. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. And, I'm going to promise you're going to see a ridiculous amount of videos this summer. Because I am now going to be trying to edit 14 to 16 hours a day. You tell them my physical health is at risk. But. All right. That's it. Enjoy. Moneyball video should be coming soon. A Trujillo career sim. I think that's probably what I'll get next. We'll finish that. We'll do the career sim and video of that one. That'll be a shorter video. Will probably be Sunday. Moneyball video, because I have to do the simulation and all that, might not be until Monday or Tuesday. And our next 4-in-1 greatest cities in sports will be next week sometime. I think I'll try to get them ready to go Monday, Tuesday, and then I'm going to try to do all 5 of them Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I don't know. It's a lot of videos to work on. I'll do my best to get as much content out for you guys as possible. I want to absolutely bombard you with so much videos that you can't watch them all. So that way you keep watching them. I'm going to take over your life. Baseball will take over your life. You will not escape me. Okay, that's enough. All right.